design stream. Hope you're all doing all right. I'm going to post on Twitter that I'm live now. Okay, so what I'm working on right now is getting these trees in. So David's done some new work on the tree combo. Getting problems with it previously because of this mesh merging stuff. Let's duplicate this just to be safe. Let me move this out of the way. So the thing is, I actually want to change this. I want to name it, of the naming convention, put this size in brackets, because otherwise when you copy objects in Unity, it duplicates it, and it's actually kind of annoying. Like, see, this is actually, that's supposed to be 35, but you duplicate it, and then it just goes to the next number. do I pick the name? Oh, right. The name is actually... Hey, Matt Muirfish. Hello, man. How is it going? It's, you know, Monday afternoon, so I'm working, but not really. Like, my mind is not... I can feel my brain is not quite there. Yeah, like any moment now, like I kind of want to take a nap, but yeah, I just, like, I always do use Mondays now for, good. We had a problem earlier. So what I'm doing is I'm changing the naming convention now. But also there was this problem earlier where when you merge things, they got totally screwed up. And I'm just about to test it. David fixed it. It had to do with like quaternions and rotations. So yeah, this is, I actually want it to be named like this. Salty McLeod, hello. I know, I'm just so tempted. So let's use our tree finalizer tool. So, you know, this tree has been pruned a bit, so we've like rotated this around. So hopefully what should happen is I shouldn't get any kind of like floating chunks like this one. You can see this piece is just kind of floating. So this is the moment of truth. What we'll do is we'll add soil base and we're going to go with 2. What the... Man, what the fuck? So why is it not applying? It looks like somehow so what we should be doing here is combine meshes under root trunk object. So we're gonna actually put it in the tree finalize. How often am I streaming now? I stream pretty often now, but mostly I do it, and especially a lot of moments like this where I'm like kind of tired. If I'm not careful, I'm just gonna end up falling asleep or watching Netflix. Um, yeah, it is. It is very. It's nice. So I like that. Uh, I'm just gonna move this tree material to resources. Hold on. So I just moved. I'm moving this to. Moving this thing to. Hey! Farty McGuire, hello. Basically, I moved this. This is the material that gets applied to stuff that handles all the changes in colors based on gravity, and I just moved it to the resources folder. so that now I can use it. Does look like I should create a new. I hate moving things with brute force. It's actually kind of a huge pain. Why does my geo look so different in scene view? Because it is one of the things is that it's actually in orthographic mode, and yeah, all the material is applied at runtime. Oh man, fucking A. Did I fix the depth renders from last week? I started looking to it. Sort of. I know it's gonna take a little bit more. I mean that just I use it's gonna take the render stuff will take a little bit longer, and we had to. There were a few other things I needed to work on this weekend. But yes, eventually I will get around to it. I do know what needs to happen. It's that it's like now that we know how to flip the depth buffer, it's just a matter of rendering that on top of or beneath the color buffer. And right now it's like the color. We're sort of using the color one as a mask. So I know what's going on, which is good. And hello, None Superior. How's it going? How have you been? Turkey Day on the horizon. I know it will. Turkey Day is a big day for me, also because that was it is the 3-year anniversary of Manifold Garden, because I wrote the very first version during Thanksgiving holiday in 2012, like the 4-day weekend. So I think what I'm going to do is actually I would like to record the very first prototype. I like to play through that, the one I made during the 4-day weekend, and talk about it. The only problem, though, is that I wrote it on a Mac. Now I work on a PC, as you can see. And I don't really have like streaming stuff set up. I'd actually have to borrow a Mac computer. So I think what I might do is record it. It's not like super complex, so I think I'm gonna record playing it, and then I'll stream me talking with the video. But I can, I'll probably just like pause and stuff, and talk about stuff. But yeah, I think I might do that for an hour on Wednesday or Thursday, just as something to kind of look back on where everything is from. Which I think would be very interesting. It's motivating for me too, actually. So, shared material. Wall materials, cheer, color side. That's all that's needed. This works. Does anybody have big plans for Thanksgiving? I hope nobody has to travel too much. It's always, especially flying from Chicago. Fuck yes. Holy hell yeah! Did you see that? I got that material on. Ooh. That's right. Just got the material placed there. Yeah, a team of 5 over 3 years, that's a lot of people. The only problem right now is that this causes the whole game to break. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Wait, let me see. Just noticed another problem. Okay, not that. Thanksgiving is your favorite holiday. No gifts or risk of explosions. Just eating. Eating and napping. I love that it's like the you're like supposed to eat until you get a coma. I mean, the turkey is just an excuse. We all know there's not enough tryptophan to totally knock you out. It's just you've eaten so much food. Okay. I wish I could eat a giant meal right now and then go to sleep. Unless it's your tummy bursting, yes. Okay. Well, my... Is there not a collider on this thing? Why is the collider disabled? Hey, am I using any Git? No, I use Perforce. I used to use Git, the Baraka dude, but now I use Perforce, and we have a private one that a bunch of Chicago indie devs use. I like Perforce a lot better than Git. So it just seems like I need to actually enable this. Is everything? So I guess like when you add something, it doesn't. When you add a mesh collider, it's not enabled by default. Ooh. Holy cow! I might actually have to go take a nap. Yeah, I used to think I hated version control, and then I realized I just hated Git. Okay, so I have a problem with the tool that figures out how many bands to draw on the base of the tree. Ugh. What's the difference between Git? Well, you know, the nice thing is we have a like a GUI interface. It's just a lot easier to push and pull stuff. I mean, with Git, using the text commands, I was always screwing stuff up. Or like you accidentally, you know, I've like deleted entire projects. It just has been very difficult to use. We use Perforce P4V as the client, and I would recommend that. So basically at the base of the tree there should be like this band that tells you how many cube spawn points there are. I'm just taking the screenshot for David. Perforce minis, but I couldn't figure out how to back up the database. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess to each their own. I've just like never had a good time with Git before, but Perforce I'm quite comfortable with it now. Okay, how the hell do we figure out? What the hell? Oh, is that what the hell? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh shit, that sounds really nice actually on for none superior for source tree. That sounds, yeah, the thing with hey Endo why the thing with Perforce that's really annoying is when you like delete slash. Okay. Oh god. Okay, I need to separate the trunk piece from the rest of the tree so that I can apply this material on. Okay. So like you see, this is what's happening. Like I need to separate the trunk from the rest of the tree. And then what needs to happen is that the need to separate the trunk from the rest of the tree. But I also need to figure out the right... Okay, so that means the branch base. Oh my god, guys, I think I might fall asleep. Well, actually, the other thing was I broke my coffee maker this weekend. And I ordered a new one, but it's not here yet. And, man, I gotta say, without coffee, I am a mess. Okay, so, to do... A Chemex? What's a Chemex? That sounds intense. I just have a drip Mr. Coffee single switch coffee maker, and the pot broke. So we need to separate the base trunk piece from the rest of the branch. Oh my god, you have the, what's his name in Breaking Bad, that whole setup? That sounds amazing. So we need to separate the base trunk piece from the rest of the branch. The base trunk piece needs to have the base material applied. So let's see if we can get it so that Yeah, so Matt Mirfish, you understand my pain. I hope it gets here soon. So here's the thing: what we want is this piece should be separated from this. So we would actually want to create a child object. Oh. I feel like I'm dying, man. Oh, you know what? I have green tea. That's a great idea. I'm gonna make some. It's actually kind of cool. I can show you guys what it's like to make green tea. It's actually super cool. I got this stuff from Japan. Hold on, let me set this up. A French press. You know, the problem with the French press is that it just takes so long to clean the thing. Yeah, let me. As this calls for making the screen a little bit bigger. I actually now have some energy back. So this is the mug I use. I'll move this out of the chat, but the idea is like, yeah, actually now it's kind of but yeah, I actually put some hot water inside to like warm it up, and there's like actually with this shape, it's actually it's sort of important because you wanna, when you start to whisk it, you like don't want you don't want like really big bubbles, so you don't want it to like go out too much, otherwise you collect too much air. And now this is, it comes like got this powder in here, and you're supposed to use this spoon to scoop it out. Try not to get it all over my desk. I'm gonna do 2 spoonfuls this time. So you can see now it's like that at the base. And so now this is Soylent tea. Some hot water. The idea is you actually want it to sit in here for a little while, so that when you pour in here, it's like not, the temperature is just right. And then you're supposed to take this whisk and just like start. It's not a really. My camera is not really set up to do this. Yeah, so I've gotten pretty good at it, but you can see I've gotten like actually kind of really nice bubbles. They're not like super big, but there's like this light green foam. I like can't figure out how to use, but that's like kind of what you want. Whew. That was a really good idea. I will make tea. The thing is, I only drink matcha tea. I'm not like a tea. Like how many like I think coffee has way more fancy ways of making it. But that would be kind of cool to do this like tea time stream. Yeah, pretty much. It's like a tea version of an espresso. You're supposed to only like drink it in 3 sips. But I totally forgot I had it around. Whew, that was necessary. Okay, so first create a empty object under the first trunk. Yeah, it is. The problem was when I called it relativity, I was gonna have a T like blend, and I was gonna call it relativity, TA. But oh yeah, I need to ask someone who's in Japan to pick up the matcha Kit Kat for me. So first, we're gonna create an empty object under the first trunk, right? Because we want the empty object. We want this whole stuff to get merged and this stuff separate. So, game object base trunk. Yeah, so now Manifold Garden, I can't really like, that name doesn't quite work. Okay, so let's create this. So base trunk would, oh no, wait a minute. No, this is not a new one. This should be, no. Okay, transform base trunk is tree dot get child. Well, it's always going to be regular trunk, so I think that would return the first one. Matcha fold garden. That's not bad, though it does limit me to just matcha, which is not bad because it is my favorite kind of green tea. So, okay, so let's do that. Why the hell is this not working? Find child. I totally meant find a child. Okay. Now what we do is this is one of those where I'm gonna over comment mostly because I want to make sure I step through the logic. Create an empty object under the first trunk. So position of the bass trunk. And then rest. So what we should see now, and I'm just going to comment that out, I would like to see info.root equals to rest of the tree. Oh, fuck. Fuck. We of course first need to move everything to be I know I'm not supposed to use transform children. We're just going to do for each child. But we're doing this not well, I want to go through all of them. And it's not runtime, so I'm not too worried about it. So child.parent equals to rest of the tree. Dot transform. By the way, if you are new and you are watching the stream and you're enjoying it, you should definitely follow the channel. Yeah, it's not runtime, so screw code efficiency. It's so what I do want is rest of the tree.transform. I think that's what we're going for. So maybe we will see. Yep. Except eventually we probably will have to do this at runtime because I would like it to be, I mean, sort of. I want it to be a in the level editor, but it's not like as the player is playing. So that oh, this window's already open. It's like it'll be happening at runtime, but not like game runtime. Whoa. Oh shit, it must have gotten deleted. How do I make sure to not... Oh, of course, I just move it out. Maybe. Holy fuck. Come on, why is it... Okay. Let's try this one more time. What we're going to do is see if our mesh tree finalizer script is working. What ideally it should do is keep my base trunk. It should keep the base trunk and then delete everything beneath it. What the fuck? Ah, okay. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here. I actually need to talk to David. I'm gonna just talk through David about this. See if he has any ideas on best way to approach this, and yeah, 90% of my time is me sitting at my keyboard going, what the fuck, all the time. But yeah, no, this is like pretty, this is a very typical day of game development for me. I don't know if that's the case with other people, but it sounds like Matt Mirafish and I have the same experience when it comes to game development. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream now. You guys all have a good start to the week. Happy Monday. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, and I will see you guys around. I'm not gonna do an outro because I'm gonna cut straight to. I'm gonna go on Skype and talk to David, ask some questions. So, peace out.